Good day to you, Pisces. Welcome to Meenakshi Tarot. This is a general reading for your Sun, your Moon, your Venus, and your rising signs. So please just take what resonates with you from this general reading and leave what does not. If any part of this reading does resonate, then this was obviously meant for you to hear. So Pisces, first card up we have is you have Daughter Romance in reverse. You have attachment, and you also have the second chakra archangel Ariel. Okay, underneath Daughter Romance, you've got two of Pentacles. You have the Hermit Virgo energy. You have under attachment, you've got the 10 of Pentacles. You've got the Page of Cups. You've got the 4 of Pentacles. And underneath Archangel Ariel, you've got 8 of Swords, 3 of Cups in reverse, and 4 of Swords. So some of you are most probably just ignoring this love aspect of your life, the romance aspect of your life. For whatever reasons, you seem to be ignoring that. You seem to be more focused on getting other parts of your life in order. And we see that some of you are looking at balancing your financial situations, trying to have, maybe got some financial obligations or relationships with people, and you're wanting to get that in order. But we also see with this Virgo energy, you could have a Virgo person in your space, or could just be part of your personality, or could be just a state of mind of where you are right now, needing to be alone, needing to decide, needing to think about where it is that you need to go to. Some of you could have had a heartbreak situation in the recent past that has, made you feel like you need to be alone. When there's conflict in matters of the heart, as most people, Pisces tend to, retreat within themselves and needing to spend time within themselves to decide what is the way forward. And you could very well be in this space, especially when it comes to romantic love. We see that there is this attachment to the past. Some of you could have an attachment to family, to friends, to situations, to relationships from the past that you can't seem to let go of. Some of you could be in a situation where there is a financial obligation to extended family, to parents, to siblings, there's children. Some of you could also be very concerned when it comes to younger people in your environment that you are responsible for. Could be your dependents, could be you worrying about their education, their future, things like that. And it's almost as though you want to have things in order, things to be sorted out, needing to know that everything is seen to. We see that there's this need, this attachment to a family situation, could even be a friend that you regard as family, where this is the financial situation needs to be sorted out for somebody that is younger than yourself. We see that you need to be very calm with this card. Second chakra, Archangel Ariel. You are neglecting, it's quite a contradiction from Daughter Romance, because you're neglecting intimacy and creativity in your own space. And you are feeling trapped that you cannot allow yourself, you don't want to allow yourself to experience the joy of creativity, of companionship, of relationship. It's as though getting together in a group or crowd seems to be quite a conflict. You don't want to do that. You're seeming to be more wanting to be on your own, taking shelter in your own company and having a rest in your own company. So I'm going to draw some more cards here, Pisces, to see what is going on. Because even though you're seeming to want to be involved in things, and this is almost as though you want to escape from your situation. So let's see what's going on here. Let me get a bit more clarity for you, Pisces. Pisces wanting to escape from the situations. Strangely enough, the card underneath is a 6 of Swords in reverse. You want to escape from your situations, but you are stuck at the moment and you can't leave. So you got the 9 of Wands, you have got the 9 of Swords, you've got the King of Wands, 4 of Cups in reverse, 4 of Wands in reverse, you've got the 8 of Pentacles, you've got the King of Pentacles, you've got the Ace of Swords, and you've got the 4 of Swords on the 4 of Swords. So this is definitely a message for you about needing to have some time. You really need to have some time to retreat, some time to think about what is going on. Some of you have gone through a lot of stress trying to balance things. You could be in a situation with partnership with somebody else, which is just not working out. It's just very difficult for you right now, Pisces. I see that it's really gives you a lot of stress, a lot of difficulty. It's a very problematic relationship. I see some of you could have either fire sign in your space, so you've got this fire energy here. That's fire energy is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, so you could be having this energy around you, and it's just very stressful right now for you. You've got the Nine of Wands again, Ace of Wands, Nine of Wands, Page of Swords. You've got the Three of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, and you've got Eight of Pentacles there, and you've also got the Eight of Pentacles here. You've got it twice in this reading. You've got the Hierophant in reverse, okay, and you have the Hanged Man in reverse, Wheel of Fortune in reverse, and you have the Tower. So you are going through a really hectic Tower moment. So before we get to here, let's start up here. So we see that, you really need to rethink and have a new idea about moving forward with regards to the situation, with regards to this partnership that has brought you so much of stress. We see some of you are having a lot of sleepless nights about this, a lot of worries. It could be a love situation as well that is bringing you a lot of stress, a lot of trauma. You are not getting the comfort and the peace that you need from this relationship. Some of you could be dealing with this fire energy there's a lot of conflict and heartbreak and disappointment for you. You need to be very mindful. Could be the end of this situation for some of you, because you got to be very careful of what is happening, but it's definitely some situation from the past. We see that some of you could be feeling very despondent about life, and almost as though could be despondent about this relationship. You're working so hard and seeing the fruits of your labor, but there's no cooperation from other people around you. Maybe your other person is not putting in as much effort as what you are putting in, and so there's this despondency that you're really trying to work at this relationship. Your foundation seems to just be falling apart in terms of where it's supposed to be, and you are trying to focus, you're trying to fix things, you're trying to make everything very happy and make things work. And we see this constant, you working at your relationship. You're constantly working at your relationship. Some of you could be honestly at a point where this relationship is really could be, we're looking at some of you, no matter how much of work and effort you are putting in, the relationship could be ending, could be the end of a marriage or a partnership of some kind. No matter how much you're working, it's just reaching a point where it's becoming very difficult to continue, Pisces. We see that, you need to be very mindful of your financials as you move into the future. You can't be very hasty. You can't make foolish choices. Be very careful about that. Even when it comes to family situations, group things, and getting invited to parties and socials, just be very careful of situations. Watch your words, watch your commitments, watch your promises that you make, because things are not where you would like them to be financially, so you can't obligate yourself to too many things. We see that so many of you are taking this moment to rest. You've got the Four of Swords on the Four of Swords, but you've got this Tower card. So some of you are having this Tower moment in your life. And like I always say, Tower card is a wonderful time. You are learning things about yourself, about other people. You're finding out the truths about things that you've been so complacent about. So you find that here you're finding out things that are, it's like changing your viewpoints on life, on situations. It's changing your viewpoints with regards to your financials. It's making you look at people and situations differently, Pisces, from what you had looked at before. It's also making you reassess your relationships, your marriages, your relationships with younger people in your space, if it's children or if it's people that you're responsible for, if it's parents that you're responsible for. You are now having to look at this. Some of you could be feeling that you're working so hard and you're being cheated out of what is rightfully yours. So you need to work through all of this. You need to understand that there is this, you're going through this phase of mistrust, and you need to come to terms with what is going on around you, and you cannot just allow yourself to just be stuck in these situations. You need to assess your attitudes. You need to look at how you are viewing things. Are you stuck on being very materialistic, or is that why you feel so cheated, because you are viewing life from a very materialistic point of view, and that is not how you should be viewing life? So you need to look at that as well. What is your point of view? Sometimes you need to also understand that you may not have control over every situation that is happening in your life, and you need to let things go. You can't dictate constantly about what should happen, when it should happen, how it should happen. And losing that control could be very hard for some of you, especially, seeing as you like being in control. Some of you must also remember that you may not be getting all the information. There could be a lot of misinformation coming your way. There could be people are not being very honest, and sometimes people are trying to gain your confidence by being dishonest with the way that they are doing things. So you need to be very mindful of all this that is happening around you right now. So I'm going to draw some cards from Sacred Traveler to see what is the message here from Sacred Traveler for you, Pisces. Remember, towers bring the clarity and the truth. Sometimes we can be so stuck in complacency, Pisces, that we delude ourselves into thinking things are a certain way when it's actually not like that. So it's a good thing to find out these things and to reassess and maybe even reinvent ourselves when we're going through situations like what you are going through right now. So you've got Rejuvenating Rain, Voyage of the Heart, and you have got In the Flow. So this is very important that you because you've had this attachment card come up, so you need to really clear the past, and you need to almost, I would say, heal, allow healing to happen in your life and in the lives of those around you. And when you can allow yourself to heal and heal your situations and healing the situations with other people, you can allow love to flow towards you and through you and, touch the lives of everybody around you. And by doing that and allowing this peace and this love to flow through you and around you, you can get into the flow of things and you can start to see a change in your life, Pisces. Instead of trying to control everything, allow things to just flow and to unfold as it should. I'm a firm believer in the universe unfolds as it should. And the more obstacles you put in the way of the unfolding, you just delay the process completely. So let us see. I'm shuffling now Starseed Oracle cards here for you to see what is the message for you, Pisces. This has been a very intense reading, Pisces. Very, very intense. You've got the card A New Earth. Can you see that? So it's very important for you now with this New Earth energy to realize that you need to know that the changes that you so require is happening right now for you. And you don't need to be trying to control everything like you have been doing in this recent past. You need to just let go. You need to let go of the desire to control. But you also need to remember that it's not the time to give up on your dreams. And it's actually, everything is really quite close to fruition. So though you may feel as though things are crumbling around you, you cannot lose hope. You cannot lose faith. And keep yourself focused in the right direction with the right purpose, knowing that as you plant the seeds for your future, that things are going to change. You remember, you planting either good seeds that you're going to reap in the future, or you plant the bad seeds. So try to plant good seeds, and just remember to always have the faith that no matter what is going through, what you're going through, things are going to be okay. And you need to just bring in prayer and meditation, as you focus on your life and as you're holding this vision for your future. Bring in peace and tranquility, and you can see that this change is coming. And stay focused, dig within yourself, dig within your devotion, and know that it's possible if you just keep holding onto the vision of where you know you are supposed to be. Remember, not the delusion, but the vision. So Pisces, I hope you guys have enjoyed this reading. And if it did resonate with you, please remember to subscribe to my channel, share my videos with your friends. Until next time, so please take care, Pisces, and goodbye.